he ended up getting linked with the military because his leg was so destroyed, it looked like a war wound. But long story short is what I will tell you is 60 Minutes last weekend did a segment on Alex for his strength, courage, and determination. And he's probably made the biggest comeback in sports history because he not only returned to the field this fall, 2 years after the injury, recovered leg, he became the starter and he won 5 games once he got in there and led them to the division championship. I mean, it really has been an amazing story of determination and resiliency for us. And his story is well beyond football. World. So many people are struggling with things, with injury. You have to just, for him, if he'd have looked at walking out on the football field the day he went from the hospital, he would never have imagined it. He just wanted to get a little better. You know, his first goal was to walk, to save his leg, to walk, to be able to hike with his wife and play with his kids. And I think that is the message that I have taken, and we talk a lot about it, about what any of our life goals are, especially in the things we talked about here, what we know for physical and mental wellness. Sometimes it's like, oh, how do I get started? That mountain seems high. Can I stay with it? But I think you need to know you can, that we do a day at a time, a step at a time, and an improvement at a time. And this just isn't so we look a little better for our physical well-being. It is about how long we're going to live, how well we're going to live, and how we're going to thrive. So with that, I think my time is right up. So I'll turn it back over. But thank you very much for.
Pamela, you're absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. We have a couple of questions. First of all, a number of people would like to know if you wouldn't mind putting the names of some of the books you referenced and the authors so that people, can look them up. We have a question about what do you do if you made bad early choices and you want now as an aging person to follow your advice and to change? Is that possible?
Well, that may be the best question for any of us, right? So, they talk about, if we'd have done this or we build and brain resiliency in our body. One of the things that every one of those experts and studies will say, it's never too late. It's never too late. And Dr. Gupta really emphasizes that. That a lot of people that he has seen that have really developed all kinds of things started at a later age. So it's never too late to start generating new brain cells, start learning new things, that the recovery, he talks about how fast the recovery can be in your brain if you really start working on those things and out of your comfort zone. And the same is true physically, a day at a time and get there, but you'll be amazed that how much better you'll feel, how much better you'll think. So never too late.
Thank you, Pamela. We also have several people that wondered if you could put on chat, where did you get your data for the sugar? Obviously, we've got some people who are realizing they need to make hard choices about sugar, but they wanted to know, if they can look at a little bit of the data, if you wouldn't mind.
I will. And one of the 2 books, the first one that I think I referenced the most, and I'll tell you, is Dr. Sanjay Gupta's book, Keep Sharp. And it's new out. It's great. He talks a lot about it in there in diet of different things, but also Lieberman and the research. So if you're going to start with one thing, I would encourage you to start with him. But I will give you some resources for that. I'll get that.
Thank you. And also the author of the TED Talk that you referenced, How to Invest in Your Future. We have a number of people that would like to be able to see that talk. Thank you so much, Pamela. I tried to take...
Google him, Dr. Robert Wallinger, but I'll give that name too. It's great.
Super. Thank you so much.